I would go back to ancient Egypt and sit in the Library of Alexandria.
I'd go back in time to when Egypt was like the most powerful nation in the world, and I think it'd be pretty sweet to see. I'd try to be one of those women pharaohs back then. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I think I would go back to the Bart Starr era when the Packers were winning Super Bowls.
I would go back to like the 1950s and use all the knowledge I have now and I don't know, try and be a sports star back then.
Probably just go check out like the dinosaurs or something.
I guess I'd go back to like Little League days, replay the glory days of baseball and whatnot.
God, I would travel everywhere if I had a time machine. Just see the world, see all the crazy events in history.
Probably go back to high school and just relive those times, and I don't know. That was probably, yeah, that was a lot of fun, so I'd do that.
Probably go interview Abraham Lincoln and George Washington, find out the real scoop.
I think I'd really like to go back to like the Civil War and kind of sideline all those battles and kind of see what went on.
I would go back to the time of Elizabeth I and just to see how it was to be a woman in that time period.
I'd probably go back thousands of years and just hang out. Much simpler life, just live my life and have fun and, just hang out.
I probably would go back to the 70s and 80s. I think it's one of the best generations for music, and I love music.
Probably go back to the 80s, 80s rock, hair band, maybe start up a band, grow my hair out,
I'd go back to the 80s and party with my mom.
I think I'm gonna go back to the 1970s and I'm gonna hang out with Andy Gibb and the Bee Gees, and we're gonna sing all day long.
I would go back to the 1970s because I've always wanted to try on a pair of bell bottoms.